All these little buds are the lilac bushes. Spring has arrived. I'm so happy. Been sitting outside. I think it's 16 today. Yeah. The chickens are out in their run. We have beautiful blue skies. This is about 24 hours after the solar eclipse happened. Amazing how 24 hours changed, because when the eclipse was on yesterday, there was a lot of clouds.
Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. Good times never been so good. So good, so good, so good.
Look at this, spring has arrived. So I wanted to share some of the bird nests that are happening on the property here. So let's start with the one in the backyard. So these two trees are right outside back. And can you see that nest? That is the magpies, and they have been busy building that. It is huge. It's amazing. It really is. That's Trump in the background. Look at the size of this one as well. It's just the little birds that have been floating around here. So I don't know who's gonna have babies in that one. And then just over here, I can't see with the sun there. Yeah, it's right there in the middle. It's a little tiny one. So cute. So that's 3. The 4th one is up at the front door. And if you remember this one from last year up at the front door, there's some new activity going on up there though. They were bringing some feathers, probably from coming off the chickens. So we're gonna have more babies right there too. Oh, I think there's one more spot that we can check. Sean's flag. I told him you need to get a bucket and concrete to have that flag. But anyway, see that little birdhouse? There's been a lot of activity there too. Let's go check it out. So here's the other little house. There, can you guys see inside? And I just had a bee buzzing around my head. And the peonies are starting to come up. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I do have a very red face. It's very warm today. It was what, plus 25? Woo, we were ready, packing everything so that I could go for a trip with Sean. So we are going trekking. Ooh, that was a bumpy bridge we just went over. Yeah, so not going to tell you where we're going, but it's a long trip. And I haven't been in the truck with him since last year when we went to Louisiana, right? Yeah. I don't even remember what month it was. But anyway, I did record it. I do. If you go back into my trucking library, you will see that video. So I'm going to do a little clip of each day.
2 years ago.
Was it really 2 years already?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I haven't been in the truck in 2 years.
Pretty close, yeah.
Wow. That's a long time. My face is red because I was hot and trying to get everything packed, make sure I got everything on my checklist so I didn't forget anything. Chihuahuas are in the back. They're in their little playpen that I set up on top of the bed. And RJ is back there. Jameson's back there. I think Jameson has not traveled in the transport before, but RJ has. And the Chihuahuas are full-time truckers when I was driving as well. Now Carrie Gold is sleeping at my feet here, but because she's not quite that 6-month-old yet, which our vet wanted me to hold out to give her her rabies shot and to spay her, we hadn't done that, so she can't come across the border with us. But our friends in Winnipeg are going to take her for the week. And our neighbors are looking after the chickens for us. So they come by last night to see the setup, and so yeah, they're gonna take care of them as well. So I got to go out on a trip. Are you excited that we're coming with you?
We'll see.
We'll see, he says. I gotta and enjoy the ride. Yeah. All right, I'll show you outside right now. We are headed to the yard. He has to pick up the trailer, and then our friends are going to meet us to pick up Pure Gold, and then we're headed south.
We gotta scale it first.
We have to scale it first. I probably added a lot of weight to the truck, me and the dogs. But I tried to pack light. I did. I have one clothes bag. I have a small bag with some sweaters in it. I did one toiletry bag. That's me. Oh, and I did my purse. My laptop and that is in my purse, so I can edit my videos, and I'll upload maybe a little bit every day of what we do until we get to the final destination. Because it's going to take a few days to get there. We'd get there really fast if I was still driving. 3 days of driving? No, it might take us 4 days to get there. It's Saturday, so let's see how long it takes us to get there. He says 3 days. Are you counting today? Today would be the 4th day, because you're only getting across the border tonight. Yeah. If he counts today, it's 4 days. 1,900 miles. Yeah, and our weather is gorgeous, but it's still brown. I'm watching other people's videos. They have green grass. They have stuff starting to bloom. I did a little bit of video from the house, and I showed that my peonies were coming up, and we have shallots. No, that's green onion growing. Chives, sorry. We got chives growing with the flowers, and the trees were starting to bud a little bit. Yeah.
Let's just hope the dogs aren't watering the chives.
I don't think I want to eat those chives. Not the ones from the ground.
Unless that's flavor.
Yeah, maybe the ones that I've planted in pots. All right, I'll turn yours around. We're starting to get a bit of cloud here. Now we're just catching some bikers going by. So I did bring my tripod. It's in the back. I'm just holding this right now. Oh, and Sean used these glasses for the eclipse last Monday. Look at them. They're American. He see them? He did take a little bit of video for us, so I'll add that in. Those are cool. The American flag. All right. I'll come back on for today's footage. And like I said, we'll do a little bit every day. Good morning, everyone. That was Max jumping back into his playpen. So we are hanging out in the back of the transport on the bed. This is their little portable playpen that I bring everywhere. It actually does open bigger, but I've folded in 2 panels on that side to make it smaller. Rosie is under the blanket, and Max is just hopping in and out. He's eating some breakfast. And the boys are outside with Sean. It's a beautiful day already. But anyways, we are here back at the yard, actually, because we didn't get too far. Yesterday, he hooked up to the trailer, and the closest scale that he could scale truck and trailer was towards the border. So we did that last night. And to find out that we are overweight, and I think it's almost 1,000 pounds. So that's too much overweight for the state that we're going to. They are very strict. And they are also, when you cross into that state, it's almost like you're crossing a border into another country because they're so strict. All cars and transports have to go through a security check, and the transports are weighed, and so we don't need a huge fine for being overweight. So Sean is waiting for confirmation to see what can be done. It was loaded not too far away from work, so we're going to see if they can take some of the product off the trailer so that we're legal to go, or he has to give up this load. And I'm looking forward to this trip. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we can still go. So like I said yesterday, Carrie Gold, she went to our friends and she's getting loved on. Yeah, she couldn't come because she doesn't have her rabies. But everybody else was up to date on vaccinations. The boys are hanging out outside. Max loves coming in and out. Let me move that. Max, do you love going in the truck? Max, you love it, don't you? Yeah, it's fun. It's better than just looking at the house all day, isn't it? Wait, you're too close. People can't see you. I know. Did you eat all your breakfast? He's like, do I have to wear this harness? They don't have to wear it when they're at home in the house. And when I take them out, I'm always watching them, right? But you have to wear your harness and your tags. And you have to go on a leash when we go outside. You love trucking. You get out, you're at a different rest area or a truck stop, and you get to do all the smells. You having fun, Max? Are you the little trucker? So Max is 10 years old, if any of you are new to my channel, and he's been trucking since the day I got him when he was a little puppy. And then when I came off the road because I couldn't drive anymore, the animals have always stayed home with me. Rosie's under there. Do you need a blanket? I think she stole yours. Did she take your blanket? He's all sad. Max, does Rosie have 2 blankets? Is she a blanket hog? Anyways, hopefully he'll get an answer soon so we're not sitting around. But while I'm waiting, I made myself a nice cup of tea. So that's what I'm doing, sitting in the back, drinking tea, because I can sprawl out on the bed. Yeah, so I've got my laptop with me, so I can do maybe a couple of days at a time of this trip. Make little videos for you, and then you'll see where the final destination is. So let's hope we get to go, because I was pretty excited about this, and I'm all packed. I got everything we need in the truck. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Hello everyone, checking in. Today is Monday, April 15. So that load was too heavy for us to take. So yesterday, Sunday, we went back home. The trailer is actually still sitting over there. I can see it. So they don't have anyone to take it yet. Light enough to take it, yeah, because it's stupid. It has to. In Canada, you can haul the heavier weights, but in the US they're very strict about it. So yeah, it's sitting there. Anyways, he's hooked up to an empty trailer. We're not going too far. We're going 30 minutes down the road. We're loading, and then we're going to Saskatchewan to unload, and hopefully I get a trip to the States. Yeah, I said, well, I could just stay home. Oh, I didn't tell you where we were supposed to be going. We were supposed to be going to California.
Jeff Dunham's place.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to jump in the truck. It would have been a beautiful drive to share with you guys. I've been there several times myself, but things didn't work out. So maybe from Saskatchewan, I'll get to go south and we'll take you along.
This happens when you have a big ass Kenworth.
Yeah. How much heavier is this truck to, like, say, one of the company ones?
1,500 pounds.
Yeah, it's a big difference. And you were almost 1,000 pounds overweight with that
With
trailer?
half a tank, I was 500 pounds overweight. And if I had a fuel before we left, I would have been 1,700 pounds overweight.
Yeah. Way too much. Anyways. So off we go. I'll take you along. It's starting to rain.
We gotta go fuel.
We gotta go fuel first. Hold on. Yeah, it's starting to rain. Do you see the 3 trailers there lined up? Well, the middle one was the one going to California. I mean, it's still going to California, just we're not taking it. All right, this is the first rain we've had this spring. Off we go. So sorry if the truck is loud in the background. It's running, and we're at the fuel station. I'm just zooming in on the mirror here so you can see how pathetic this Canadian fuel stop is. It's only got 3 pumps, and it's so old school, and it is a Flying J. I'll show you. Sean's cleaning the windshield for us. He's down there. There he is. Making it nice and clean for us to go traveling. I'll just show you. There you have it. That's it. That is the fuel pumps. So wait, like we're at this one. Our pipe's in the way. So this is us fueling, and then we're heading west. All right, so that's the little part of it. The building is right there. That's where the cars and pickups or whatever, regular gasoline fill up. And I'm trying not to make you guys dizzy. It is a Flying J. We did not get the points we were supposed to get. I don't know why it's jumping like that. But unleaded is 142.9 and the diesel is 170.9. It's jumping in my video. And then those were the fuel stops that we went to. Ridiculous. Sean was just talking to the flatbed guy that's there, and they were both saying that this country is getting worse. When you're trucking, you never know where you're loading your trailer. We're driving down a dirt road. We're headed to a farm. Woo! And these dirt roads are horrible. So we're on this farm loading. Jameson is being Mr. Curious. You can see there the trailer's getting loaded in the back there. I love that red barn. Isn't that cute? There's been a cat coming in and out and little kittens. Jameson has been barking at them. Sorry, I couldn't zoom in on the cat, and now she's gone. But there's some cows sitting in there. So yeah, they actually live here and run their business from their property. Oh, there's the cat. Watch. There she is. She's so cute. But she's gone. She's gone. Yeah, there's little kittens running around. Beautiful colorings on them. I miss my Onyx. I said to Sean, when I look at these cats here, Onyx must have been a bit of a Persian because she had that long fur and her bushy tail. Yeah, the kittens ran over that way too. I'll keep an eye out for them and I'll show you. She's just running around this barn. Oh, she's by this. She's right there. Oh, there she is. Can you see her? She's chasing something. And they had a little Jack Russell, and then they had the female was smaller, really tiny, and then they said that she had just had 3 puppies, but they brought her inside because, of course, RJ and Jameson were stupid barking at them. They also have a beautiful German Shepherd. I think they took it in somewhere too. The sky looks like it's clearing up. This guy's running the green tractor there. And there's, that's the house. I don't want to show too much. It's someone's property, but that's the house. They got a couple of campers, and this is the office. So that's where they brought the dogs into. So we are just coming into a little town called Neepawa, and there's something burning on the road. You guys see it? So yeah, we're going to be passing it. Alright, we're just passing it now. It looks, yeah, it's a grass fire. It's been pretty dry. We haven't had any rain whatsoever, and not a whole lot of snow this year. Here's the firefighters. They're just standing looking over at it. It's actually, there's water there. Looks like they got it out. Oh wow, it's spread. Can you guys see? Hi mister, I'm recording you. He's looking at me. Oh wow, it's spread. It's all over the place. Like, there's more water here. Now, how did this happen if it's on both sides of the water? Cigarette? Yeah, but, and it skipped over? He gave me the peace sign. Did you guys see that? Whew, they're smoking out this street of houses. Isn't that crazy? Wow. Well, that's that excitement. Onwards we go. We're actually headed northwest of Yorkton, Saskatchewan. And Yorkton is where we drove to pick up Molly. Yeah. It's the last time I've drove that way. Alright, we'll catch us later. Just catching tonight's sunset. It's not very red tonight, but we'll get some good ones. So this is still Monday, August 5th of August. Oh, there's a nicer view of the sunset. We came around the corner there. I think we're just coming into a place called Russell, Manitoba. It's not very deep. It's Tuesday morning. I'm still laying in bed because someone is sitting in my seat. Jameson, do you like trucking? Jameson. He's totally ignoring me. Are you enjoying trucking? Yeah? Well, that's good. Max is squeaking here in bed with me. Alright, you keep watching out front. Let me know when we get there. Okay? Oh, this is his first time in the truck and he's loving it. Good morning, RJ. Good morning, Jameson. We're at our delivery. It's Tuesday morning. We're just on some farmer's land. The highway's right there, so we're not too far away. Somebody wants to get out. Yeah, that's what the place looks like. The guys are in the back. Oh, I think we can see through the zoom in right there. There you go. He's backed up to there unloading the seed. So while Sean is unloading the trailer, I'm going to make some breakfast. So we have our kettle, and I'm going to make tea for both of us in our cups. And then once the tea is made, I am going to use this little egg cooker, and we're going to cook 2 fresh eggs from our farm up in the microwave. And then I'm going to toast English muffins and make us some egg McMuffins. I'll butter them, put cheese, egg, and Sean's got some spices that look like they've seen better days, but this is from bouncing down the road is what happens. Even the toaster got dented. Our lovely Canadian roads. But yeah, so while he's doing that, I'm making breakfast for us. I'll show you the finished product when I'm done. And here's our little fridge in the truck. We actually are talking about buying a bigger one, but we'd have to take out some cupboard space. So yeah, I have 8 dinners in there. I got yogurts, I've got some dip. We had carrots and dip yesterday. The little freezer up there has some stuff in it. That was some butter that melted on us. I put sausage rolls in there. This is some beef that I had, and a pack of sausages that I can't pull out. So yeah, we have enough food with us. Not gonna starve. I brought these 2 milk from the house. They're in glass, so they'll be fine, but I'm gonna use this carton first. Brought a little bit of margarine, got my cheese. All right, let's make breakfast. And sorry about the whining. It's Jameson. He thinks, hey, do you think every time the truck stops you can get out? Right, so I cracked the egg and I put some sweet onion, salt, and black pepper. We're gonna close her up and you put it up in the microwave. This is a small microwave, so I'm gonna put it in for 1 minute. Let's see if this egg is ready. Yes, it is. I just cut a little bit of cheese here. I don't want a lot. So I'm just gonna put that on there. Close her up. My little bit of cheese will melt while I go and toast my English muffin, and then I'll make Sean's and put his up in the microwave. All right, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. So it toasted. So I got that toasted. We're going to butter it. Oh, and guess what I found? He had some bacon bits. So I added those. Doesn't that sound good? I'm just going to use this spoon. So look, my cheese is melted. I just put a little bit of bacon bits. Let me scoop it out with a spoon here. Scoop it out. We're going to plop it right on top. So I'm going to get his ready, but I'm not going to make his until I know he's done unloading. So I cut him some of his pepper jack cheese and Monterey Jack, I believe it was called. Let's just crack his egg in. Oops. Woo, I hit it too hard. If it breaks, it doesn't matter. It's just going in an English muffin. As I drop the shell. That's Caroline. Yep. I think I got stuff, but I don't. All right. Okay. So we're gonna... What did I add? These are disgusting looking, but I understand the product inside is fine. It's just from bouncing down the road. Somebody's curious to what Mama's doing. No. I'd say he's running out of pepper. He's a pepper guy. Yeah, so I'll just cook that. And when he's ready, put his cheese on and toast his English muffin, and we're good to go. I'm off to enjoy this. We are driving on a very bumpy road in Saskatchewan. And it's not very wide either. It's horrible. Okay, we're heading to a farm. We're not too far away from it. We're gonna load the trailer, and it's going back to the farm that we loaded from yesterday in Manitoba. So we're going a full circle. It's going to be a tight squeeze past this all fully loaded, and we put on some weight. We weigh 64,540 pounds. Off to Manitoba we go. We are loaded and we're heading out of this property. It is raining. It's raining, but the grass is turning green here. Yeah. So we're heading back to Manitoba. Sean has border crossing clearance, but he doesn't know where we're going yet. It's a surprise to both of us. We'll let you guys know when we find out. Sean said these dirt roads that we're on used to be paved. This is where this country is going backwards instead of forwards.
Oh, we see the pavement underneath gravel.
Yeah, you can see it under the gravel. So for all you Americans watching, you can see how behind our season is. Farmers haven't even planted anything yet. It's too early. There's more to this town. I actually see the water tower believe it's rainy back in Manitoba too, so if I was at home, I'd be having a rainy day also. What's the saying? April showers. Yeah, we're up and down valleys. Wow. Woo, where did he just pump it from? We're heading into Gerald. We're trying to get on to, well, we're not trying. These roads will lead us to Highway 16 and then down to the Highway 1, the Trans-Canada eventually.
Makes you wonder how they got the name Cut Arm Creek.
Cut Arm Creek. Somebody probably cut their arm off here.
His name is Dead Horse Creek.
Let's see what's at the top of the hill. I gotta turn left to Gerald. And there's one house, he said, well, there's the graveyard. I don't see them. Very small. I was editing some of the video and I just said to Sean, this windshield looks like a cockpit of a plane. Not much in this town either, but they do have a truck wash. Yeah, they look like they wash out the tankers and the grain bins.
In 500 meters, turn right to stay on Saskatchewan 8 South.
So we're on, Saskatchewan 8 South, heading down to the Trans-Canada. I believe we're turning right here at the end of the road.
Turn right to stay on Saskatchewan 8 South.
Yeah, there really isn't much to this place either.
Continue on Saskatchewan 8 South for 25 kilometers.
So we have another 25 kilometers. We have reached the Trans-Canada Highway.
Turn left onto Trans-Canada Highway, Saskatchewan 1 East. Signs for Trans-Canada Highway, Winnipeg.
Double lane highway all the way towards Winnipeg. Sorry, can you see?
Continue for 52 kilometers.
Here we go. I'm gonna stop down here. Hopefully it's not raining too much. So we're gonna do a bathroom break and we'll have to feed the animals. It's been a rainy day, but I guess we need it. We haven't had much here out west. So now it's our turn. Stop up here. Yep. I know where he is now. It's gonna be muddy though. Do you really want to pull into there?
No, I think this
Oh,
one's not bad.
Jameson. Pardon?
This one's not too bad.
Are you sure about that?
I think this one is not bad.
Where the Tim Hortons is?
It's not a Tim Hortons here.
It is. Did they move it? Mooseman had a Tim Hortons.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I was only going to go to the co-op.
And they have two hotels. Yeah. I don't care where I go to the bathroom. I know what you're saying. So it's got a co-op
Yeah,
truck stop and it's got a gas station.
They have a liquor store there now.
Oh, do they? They even have a liquor store, Sean said. And then that Tim Hortons has always been there. But you go in there and there's only one ladies and one men's. And when it's busy in the summertime on this highway, you're always waiting to go. Yeah, we're going to go into the ones. I know what you're saying. Wow, there's a lot of trucks here. And a Ford dealership.
That's right. Your Chevy.
Oh, there's a nice white Bronco. I didn't like the Bronco. I sold mine back to them. Yeah, that's
In 600 meters, turn left at Wright Road.
the gasoline, I should say, the gasoline pumps. These are the diesel pumps for the truck drivers. And there's a lot of trucks parked in here. I used to drive in here all the time when I was driving. Not sure where we're going to park, but it's pretty messy.
In
out.
500 meters, turn left at Wright Road.
It says no semi parking. That's a new sign since I've been here.
bump, bump, bump. Good times never been so good. So good. So good.
So good.